So then, let's cut to the chase. Turaga Vakama, who is now in focus. And who will soon be out of focus as I let him up for a closer view. So, this is my take on the Vakama propulsion variation of the Turaga body type. I plan on doing the original six with slightly different limb variations, just because, like, that's what the original sets were like. Just for good measure, I also plan on doing Lekon and Duma, but they probably will just be straight recalls of the Vakama base build, but with custom masks, because, you know, I gotta do something like that somewhere. So, let's take a look at some details then. There's the equivalently more sort of movie-styled cape. The staff has been extended a little, just in line with the proportions. I ended up having to use the out-of-focus Borok feet instead of the... that's even worse. What are you doing? Sir? Sir, please, sir? Sir, please. That's apparently the best we're gonna get. Okay. I'm trying to use the Borok feet instead of the more traditional Mata feet I was hoping to use, but, like, yeah, it's good enough. Other Turaga have used these feet in the past, so I'll allow it. Articulation then. You have a crunch at the abs, which can help fine-tune proportions a little. You've got ball joint set back into the body, which can look a little odd, but allows for up and down, and rotation, should you ever feel need to do that. Come up with some more subtle poses. You got your basic side to side that looks a little bit more natural. Legs then, you have ball joint at the hips. The knees hinge a little lower than you'd expect, and then ball joint at the ankles. The robes actually connect via the front, so they're a little janky on occasion. Not much to be done about that. So ball joint at the shoulder, double hinge at the elbow, and then ball joint at the wrist. Lower elbow joint does not want to move there. But yeah. Articulation then, about as much as you're going to get on a build of this size, I'd say. Might be possible to cram in a waist swivel as well, but, like, not without making the torso a lot more complicated than it already is, because this is, when the instructions are going up in a couple of days probably, you'll see, this is a relatively simple build. So, size comparison then. First things first, here he is with Jala, just to get the Matoran comparison in there. And for a standard size Mata build, here he is with my spooky Halloween tower. And I like this. You know, these look, well, they look good together. If you prefer your Mata to be Mata sized, then, you know, you can get away with that. Let's also bring in Vakama here. As you can see, it's a little bit bigger than Vakama. But, you know, it makes sense. This is meant to be kind of the diminished old man form. This is the angry beast man form. You know. And finally, on this side, let's bring in Kapaka. And then let's move Jala out the way. And move Vakama out the way. And move Spooky Halloween Tower out the way. So we can get a more direct side by side of just the Mata, the Turaga, and bring Jala back in to a Tauren. Okay, move all of you guys this way a little, just center you and shot. And then pan up. You know, this is probably kind of a controversial thing scale-wise, but, like, because the way I see it, the Metru Torrents scale quite well to the Metru in the same way that the OG Matoran scale well with the original Toa Mata. However, by my reckoning, this is still good stuff. I'm pointing using my phone case for anyone wondering. Yeah, this still works for me quite well. I like the idea of the Toa being just like these absolute giants, these almost otherworldly titans called on to protect, that act as protectors. Like that fits really well with what the Mata are, as like something that, powerful entities that were basically summoned to the island to save it from everything, which they eventually did, credit to them. And it kind of works for everything else for me as well. I like the idea that the Matoran is just this much smaller than Toa, and the Turaga, they're somewhere in the middle. I mean, I didn't think to bring any other Matoran down for a size comparison, but like, that's the wrong way. I've had a good look at this guy, surrounded by the Future and Iconical on my window ledge. Is where it's currently on display, but that looked really good scale-wise to me. That feels about right. I slowly move everyone else out of shot. So, that, I believe, about covers things here. Build-wise, I tried to go for something that emulated the general proportions of the original to a degree. You even got this kind of thingy on the back here, kind of to replicate the way the lever stuck out, which kind of left me with limited options in terms of attaching things elsewhere. But honestly, everything kind of came together with this really well in the same way that the Matoran build came together, and I'm really pleased with it as a result. So next up is, I think I still got a couple good guy videos left. After that, bad guy, neutral guy, then on to some more mocks, some more original stuff. See you guys next time.
Thank you.